first. What do we have?
One sports.
No, there's hundreds. There's hundreds over here.
Oh, yeah.
Come on, group 4. How confident are you?
Only this one's done.
Make sure you're on there. No, that's all right. Okay. Don't be surprised. There's been some initial movement. We didn't exactly take the load, so that's fine. So what weight is that? Is that 0.1? You put it on.
Yeah, it's 100 gram on.
Right, point 0.1 is 9.99 degrees, minus 9.99 degrees. Yeah.
Higher.
That might have been optimistic, I think. Right, total of 0.3 is minus 33 degrees. Don't hang around. We'll check when it falls off.
10.1.
Okay, somebody else call out what it is. Yeah, 47 will do before it yields any more. Okay. Well, how's it yielding, guys? Is that what you expected when you designed it? When I use the word design, what was the laughter? What pattern would you expect to see in a cube? Your engineers? Winding, buckling, come on, more than that. 45 degree shear, perhaps? Yes, as the torsion builds up. Remember back to any of you that did any mechanical engineering? I don't know everybody did, and some of you will remember. Starting to see some patterns. I've got an interesting bend going on in that, but okay. Right, you've got that one, Eric?
Yeah.
Right.
100.
Don't what? Okay, so another 100, and I reckon that's 67 degrees.
Easy, it's cracking, it's cracking. What was it?
No, it's not the glue. There's enough glue on this to sink a small ship.
Or indeed hold a small ship together.
No, it's actually failed in the spaghetti, carefully underneath the paper so you can't see it. But look at all this paper here that's not actually attached or doing anything useful. It's deeply underneath there you go,
Yeah.
there's a whole load of little broken spaghetti bits.
You could have
Because
made that so much
okay,
lighter.
how could you have made that stronger?
Glue the paper with the spaghetti.
Why wasn't why wasn't the paper glued to the end? Your reinforcement doesn't connect to anything. So all this was just this. All the paper's doing is adding weight. That is purely holding the broken bits here. Yeah? No. Okay. Fine. Interesting. Next time. I'm going to put that back in the Hall of Glory. Right. We'll just set the load. You don't want. Yeah. We'll give you some other ones.
Whoa.
Okay, so Eric, point 1 is minus 1.5 degrees. Yeah. Okay.
Another 100 please.
Now we've got the implications of relaxation and reloading.
Lack of skill on Team 6. So 200 is minus 2.7 there.
Another 100 please.
Yeah, and then we'll need to take those off. Put them all on. Okay, so yeah, it's minus 3.87.
Yeah, could we put another 100 on by taking one off and then put a 2?
There's some more hundreds here.
Okay, then just another 100 please.
If I tell you that sometimes we're going up in whole half kilos, this is...
Fortune favours the brave, I think, is another.
I've heard of it move like that.
Okay, we'll go for a 200.
Okay, Eric, did you get that one? Hang on.
Yeah. Wait, what was it?
That was minus 4.86.
With 400.
With what's on it at the moment?
400.
400, yeah.
Yeah.
So this is 600.
Yeah.
Distance, weight. I need to remove. It's
Sorry.
better if I put like 200.
Okay.
Like they're gonna fall.
Are we up at the 500? Because if we're at 500, you can have that.
Use the hook.
Right, take that all off, and that's 500.
Cheers.
501.3.
Put that in the loop.
Right, so 500 is minus 5.9. Yep.
It is.
Another 100
But
plus.
you can now go up in small steps. If you want. Correct, yeah. Minus 6.75.
Another 100.
It's going to be a
Slow and steady.
popular word here tonight. Minus 7.65.
Not quite.
Okay, well, let's do another 100. Minus 8.55. Anything happening to the structure?
Yeah, I can see it.
It is.
There's a little bit of out of plane alignment creeping in, but
But your braces are actually working really quite well, aren't they?
Another 100 place.
What's amusing is that you're one of the groups that's actually scratched off all the stuff, and you've actually managed to get a bit on your neck. It's all sparkling.
That's minus 9.72.
Yeah. 500 plus 400.
So that's totally right. Yeah.
Yeah, we're at point.
Right. So you've got that 0.98 or whatever.
Are we out of 100?
You've got that number.
Oh, no.
Yeah, we're out of 100.
on the table.
there's some hundreds on the table.
Yeah.
There's 0.5.
Yeah, you don't want
0.4.
No, but we'll be.
I think it's
Yeah, it's wicked.
It's healing.
Oh, oh, oh.
The time
No, it's not gone. Come on.
Oh.
No, it's not. It's not going to free fall, is it? Still carry load.
Another 100 quickly.
No, but sometimes you do get progressive failure. There you go.
Yeah, minus 34 point. Well, it's minus 35 point.
Think about
Minus
any crash
35,
structure. You
yeah.
get a progressive
Minus
failure.
35.5. Another 100
What
place.
weight is that?
No, that's a kilo at minus 36.
See?
One
hanging in there.
at 39.
Another 100.
Yeah.
Just.
Oh!
Where did it go?
On the flat sheets.
So actually that's showing that your bracing, which was to maximise the load in the flat sheets, has pretty much worked about as well as it could.
Poor driver.
Really, a bit
Yeah,
more of
did,
it.
did that fail first, or was it the glue joint on this side?
I think the glue joint or the sheet itself.
Was there a reason that you used a simple overlap rather than one with 45 degrees on it?
Not too sure.
Because a simple overlap like that is not necessarily minimising the stress concentration. You want something that's a scarf joint that will minimise the stress concentration as the load is transferred from one side to the other. Now it's complicated because of 45 degrees, but interesting. No, pretty good. Well done, guys.
Are we 100?
How many?
Start with 0.2.
Brave man.
0.2 grams.
Are you ready, Eric?
Yeah. What's the weight?
We're not. It's still being lowered gently onto the. If you probably find you hang it, hang it around the tape. Either try it through the loop or you hang it over the pencil. Stay. So point 2 is minus 10.26. Okay. some of that could just be settling, taking the load. The first one is always a bit, okay.
No, point two.
I'd go 0.1, I think, at
Yeah.
this point.
Confidence.
Okay, so a total of 0.3 is minus 15.3.
Another
It's creeping.
another 0.1 kilo.
My question here, I think, is in the termination at the ends, because that's moving rather more than I'd expected.
You see cracking noises.
Oh no, was the word from over here. Right, so total of 0.4, Eric, is minus 21.06.
0.1.
Do you want to look at the structure first, or is that just get weight on it? Right, Eric, so the next is minus 27 degrees.
Come on.
Shall I be quick?
What's it doing? What's the structure doing as you look at it?
Twisting.
But the whole thing's going as a membrane, as a rope. Okay.
So that's 600.
It's minus 34.7.
Suspension.
We've got to as soon as we've got over 0.5, let's have it off another weight.
0.6. Now it's
So
0.7.
0.7 is minus 41.5. Do you want to take the weight off, quick? Take the weight.
Use the hook.
Take the weights off. That's it. Now take them off. Now put the hook in it. It's a little cruel to leave it just sitting, hanging there when you go and find some weight. We'll take that one off.
Yeah, take that one as
So Eric, what was the last weight?
well. 0.7.
Okay. So we'll go back to that weight for a start. Okay, and that's come up. Were you about 44 degrees last time?
41.5.
Okay. Let's have the next one.
Let's go. 0.8.
So 0.8 is minus 52. Go on.
It's unwinding. Oh.
0.9 is
0.9 is minus 63. What you're actually doing is quite clever because you're putting all the load into my frame because as it twists it's getting shorter and it's turning into a pure tension structure. The problem is it's needed a lot of angle to do that.
Go on, just get it on.
Yeah, he's the kid on.
Let's put it on.
now it's 1 kilo
1 kilo.
Another one.
and let's say 90 degrees.
It's still there.
Go on, go on.
Go on.
Yeah, this for 1.1.
It's still there.
108 degrees.
Go. 1.2. 140.
It's still there.
No. The weight's on the floor. Should we call that failure? 4-5.
Kilo?
No, go for
Half a kilo.
Go for a little bit to settle it. Let's get the bottom of the curve in.
Point one, then point five.
Yeah, so you should. Okay, so 0.1 is minus 3.06. Yeah. 0.2 is minus 5.31.
0.3.
Yeah. 0.3 is minus 7.3.
4.
4 is, right, go for the whole 5. Minus 9.99. Interesting, do you notice this one starting to bend? This cross bracing is actually in compression. So the bracing's doing exactly what you wanted it to do.
Be quick, be quick. No need to see.
Okay, that's minus 14.4. So 0.5 is minus 14.4. Got it?
Yeah.
Right, 0.6 is minus 20.5. Get the next one off, she's moving.
Oh no. Another one, another big.
Minus 50 degrees with whatever that is.
700.
Clive died.
Clive crashed.
I don't think Clive was driving. We're starting with 0.2.
Oh, that's not. That's weird. You are
Never tell group, yeah. Right. So 0.1 is minus 1.26.
Another one? Yeah. 0.1.
Minus 2.07.
0.1.
Yep. So 0.3 kilos is minus 3.06. She's stiff.
Yeah. 0.1. Another one.
So that's 0.4, is it?
0.4.
Minus 4.86. I'll change that for the.
I'll need to change
it
that.
for the hanger.
Put 2 more.
Let's get this one on first. You've not done 0.5 yet. Talk about confidence. Right, 0.5 is minus 6.12.
Yeah, put 2 more. Yeah.
Oh.
It's about 0.7.
So 0.7 is minus 8.46.
1 more?
Just one?
Yeah. Not too aggressive.
0.8.
Minus 9.81.
1 more, please.
So the question is this stiff enough to cope with all that glue, all that weight? Because she's looking pretty good.
0.9.
So 0.9 is minus 11.52.
Sorry, 0.8.
0.8. Does that make sense, Eric?
No, it's 0.9. It's 0.9.
Is it?
0.9.
0.9. Yeah. Sorry, 0.9.
A kilo. Let's see what it goes. In total, yes.
That's a kilo.
Go and drop it on there.
So
That's minus 13.05.
What do you want to do now?
Do you want to change it for a 0.5? Change it for a 0.5.
one.
Change that stack for a 0.5. Okay.
Be done at 0.5.
Or some 0.2s or something, but so you've got enough 0.1s to keep going.
Should we just keep going?
Yeah.
Where do you want? 0.2?
No, I'd take off one of the 0.1s.
So
and
take
put
1.1 and put 1.2.
Yeah. So when we're here all night getting up to 10 kilos.
So now is
That's just 1.1.
So 1.1 is minus 14.67.
1.1.
Oh.
Want another 0.1? It's 1.2.
So 1.2 is minus 15.9.
0.1.
So that's minus 17.28.
0.1 again. I'm not that confident, but
So now we're up to minus 18.72.
One more. Oh, yeah.
So what you have done is all the glue is stopping any local buckling. It's all held together.
yeah, that's the point.
Yeah, we believe you.
But it's interesting how this structure with such a small thickness is actually competing with a much bigger space frame structure.
That's 1.5.
1.5?
Yeah. What do you want?
1 more.
Not 2?
No.
1.5 and what?
Minus 21.06.
1.6?
Minus 22.14.
2 more.
See?
No, no,
So So what happened to this gung-ho world of motorsport then? I don't know.
1.7.
Minus 23.8.
There's some kilo weights there.
3.2.
Well,
What are we up to now?
two now. Yeah, let's see.
What are we on? 1.8.
1.8 we should be on.
Yeah, let's go to 2 kilos.
2 kilos. Minus 26.6.
Higher.
Put 2 more,
Yeah, let's keep going.
but put fast.
2.2. We got more.
2.2 is minus 29.5.
2 more.
I'd go gently at this point.
Yeah. 2.4.
2.4 is minus 32.6.
2 more.
Running out. 2.6.
So 2.6 is minus 35.
Put 2 more.
Minus 39.
2.8.
2.8 is minus 44. No, minus 43.7.
Yeah, put 3 kilos now.
We have to
Yeah, we need to.
bring this up now.
Yeah, bring that up, unload and reload.
Oh.
So that's interesting.
Yeah.
Sure.
So this is back 3, is
That's
that?
the same as what we were on.
Just to remove 2 and put
Well.
1 up 3 here.
So what are we on now?
So that's back to what same as what we were.
2.8,
Okay.
3 kilos.
Just watch your hand as it comes
3
down.
kilos.
Yeah, it's about the same, minus 44 degrees thereabout.
No, put 1.
1.
Yeah.
I think you want me. It's now
3.1.
minus 47.4 degrees.
Put 2, no. But wait.
3.3.
More 2.
So 3.3 is minus 51.7.
3.3. That was 3.3. This is 3.5.
3.5 is minus 55.3.
2 more.
Whoa.
Quickly.
You're right, Eric. We'll do it.
500.
Eric, shout if you're not. Hang on. Wait for the... Right, so 0 is minus 0.36.
Start 200. Okay, give or take that.
That's the bravest start we've had, isn't it?
No, we had somebody else start for that. Second group had a go. So yeah, so that's 200 is minus 2.34.
Next. Do not 200.
It's all this extra area you see they've got from the dimensional issues. What was the weight?
There we have 200.
Put on the weight up there. Should go straight for the weight. Yeah, I was going to go 225. Yeah. We just do it now.
You might find it will go better on pencil. Well, the next one after this will be 0.5 and the bigger weight. So, come round by 90 degrees so it goes to that up. So just sit it across the top of that other weight.
Just go to the 500. Do the 5.
Yeah, just
Wow. I think somebody else goes to the bar.
no, I think he's right. Looking at it, I think he's right. Okay, so Eric, so 0.5 is minus 4.59 degrees.
1.59.
Correct. That's good.
Go up 200.
And I'll start going gently. I'll find out which one
Oh, I can hear some cracking.
Minus 5.4.
For what weight?
700.
700. Go 100.
I just want to get this slope really right, because that's where the important bit comes from. So I added another 100 and it's gone to minus 5.85.
Just do another 100. And we need more data for the slot.
Well, I want to make sure I get this bit. After that, you can play games. Right. So what's that on there?
Another 100.
That's
9. 9.
So 0.9 is minus 6.39. So you're now going for the kilo?
Yeah, go for a kilo.
So that's minus 6.84.
200. Let's go 100.
The only thing I think I'd have changed is just sticking your cross bracing together. A single dot of hot melt between there would have halved your lengths and reduced the buckling.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
I
yeah.
think we did it on the other side.
I think that was the plan.
I said, oh, manufacturing was not optimized.
So what weight's that?
1.1.
So 1.1 is minus 7.74.
100, 200.
You're cool. I'm happy I've got the beginning of
Go
this.
100.
I think we might be here a while at 100.
1.2.
So 1.2 is minus 8.28.
Go for 2.
So 1.3,
1.4.
1.4 rather, is minus 9.54.
Yeah, go for another 200.
Creeping a bit. Oh, well,
The top racing here.
Yeah, it's come out.
I'm crushed.
don't wobble the table.
1.6.
So 1.6 is minus 11.6.
200.
Whoa! Complete failure. 1.8.